Okay, I feel like we need to talk about this new session dev blog that has just been released. Kind of late to this, and a few YouTubers have already spoke about it. You've probably read it yourself, but it's actually pretty important because there's quite a few bug fixes that they seem pretty minor in the grand scheme of things, but really they're stuff that people have been wanting fixed for quite a while, and it looks like Creature are finally addressing these issues. So let's just hop into the dev blog real quick here. So I'm not going to go over it word by word because that is going to take way too long. And it pretty much sums up what they're doing in the GIFs. So first thing first is probably the most important fix in this dev blog, which is one that everybody I think in the session community has been asking for since the launch of this game. So what seems like such a small thing, but it's actually one of the most annoying bugs that has plagued this game since its launch. And it is, of course, the bounce glitch. This little bounce glitch where you land a trick and your back truck does this stupid little bounce, and it's the most frustrating thing, and it ruins lines, it ruins clips all the time. Well, they're finally fixing this, and this is just a work in progress fix, so obviously they're still working on this, and we're probably not going to see this update for another couple months maybe, but from this GIF right here you can see that it's actually looking like they've pretty much nailed it. Next up is something that I myself didn't even really notice. It's not something that bothers me as much, but it's this little manual ghost pop thing, where you can see here in the top GIF that it's kind of like a little ghost pop at the end of a manual. Let me see if I can like recreate it here, because there's a mani pad here on this map. This is a really sick map, by the way. I'll put a link to this map in the description. When you like roll off a mani pad or an edge of anything while in a manual, there's like a little tiny ghost pop. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see there that you kind of get a weird like boost in the air. I think it's mostly just a nose mani thing. I'm not so sure if it happens in a regular mani. Yeah, so you kind of notice it more there, I guess. I didn't even really get into mani, but you just get this random little extra pop in the air. It's just an annoying little thing, and it's good to see them actually fixing something so small that I myself didn't even really notice. Anyway, it just looks a little smoother, a little more natural. You just kind of roll off the end, because all these little minor bugs do affect the gameplay as a whole, so getting all these little tiny things fixed and addressed is a pretty big step in the right direction towards Sessions gameplay just being a lot more smoother. Finally, we have this GIF here, which shows this guy skidding his kinked rail, and one of the most annoying things about Session is skidding kinked rails is a bit of a nightmare, because you just like fly off every single kink. You like fly off and get air. It's a very unnatural, very unrealistic. It looks like what they're saying is that this change to the manuals that stop the ghost pop also seems to improve skating kinked rails. It's kind of like 2 for 1 on this fix. On top of this, obviously they're teasing their new map here as well. Session Creature being a little bit sneaky and putting in a little tease to their new map here, and it's definitely giving me kind of like European vibes. Doesn't look like it's somewhere in America. At least I think it looks like somewhere in Europe. Let me know if you recognize any of these spots if they're from real life, but it's cool to see a new map getting worked on. But it's also nice to see the game getting worked on as a whole, and I've even said herself here, this is a brief glimpse into what we're working on beyond additional maps and content. So they've obviously been reading the comments, and they see that people are pretty unhappy that they think the only content that's coming up is new maps and new DLC that you have to pay for. People aren't happy about that. They want to see game fixes. So Creature have obviously addressed this, and they're saying, look, as well as new maps and new DLC, we're also working on the game and fixing things, which is really great to see. This is all stuff that I think people are going to be generally happy about. It might not be the most exciting update in the world, but it's definitely going to be probably the most game-changing we've had in a while. You know, and the more that they work on squishing these tiny little bugs in the game, I think it's going to go a long way for the future of Session. And hopefully when they eventually switch from Unreal Engine 4 to Unreal Engine 5, these bugs don't come back. Hopefully they're going to be like fixed for good, and we're just going to see some improved gameplay. I think one of the main things that people hate on when it comes to Session is just how the game feels, because obviously that's like the most important part of a skateboarding game. And so little things like the bounce glitch really turn people off from playing this game. Even people like me who really enjoy playing Session and actually play this game the most out of all other skate sims, these little bugs and these little glitches really do frustrate me. If you guys want to read the dev blog yourself, I'll put a link to it in the description, although there's really not much more to it. I think we pretty much covered it all. Alright, let's go for a heel flip like back tail. That was sick. That was nice. Oh, the fakie, I'll take that. The This map is actually quite hard to skate because like everything is quite... Oh, that was sick. Everything's quite close together. So, and look at this tiny rail. It's so minuscule. It's funny because this rail is so minuscule, but this is the kind of rail that I'd be skating in real life. I wouldn't be going near this thing. I'd be skating this tiny one. Rails scare me, man. Like, flat bars scare me. I'm not really sure why, because I feel like I used to skate them quite a lot when I was younger, quite confidently. But now, just the thought of, like, falling back and then, like, hitting my head off, like, a metal pole just scares me too much. But definitely when you get past like the 25 mark, when you hurt yourself skating, it'll like that's an injury for like a good solid week. Before, when you're like a kid, when you're a teenager, you know, you could go out and hurt yourself skating and you'll be like fine the next day. You'll be out skating the next day. But you just take like a minor slam in like your kind of mid-late 20s, and that is gonna hurt for a while. That counts. It is actually quite a nice day today, so I think I will probably go out and skate after this video, so I will hopefully get some footage to share for you guys, and I will be bringing some... What the hell was that? A 360 hard flip? Well, I will be bringing some IRL skate content to you guys very soon. I know I keep saying this, but now that I'm settled in Dublin, and I now have the time to go skate, and the weather has been okay. It was raining the other day, but it's quite sunny today, so... I'm definitely going to start getting some skate vlogs, skate park reviews, that kind of thing going, because like you guys seem to be really interested in that kind of stuff, which is awesome. I'm just really excited to get out there and get skating a bit more, as much as I can, pretty much. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Bug, which is one of the two cats that I now co-own with my partner, Bug and Fred, who will probably be making appearances in my videos from time to time. I actually put a clip up on my Instagram story the other day of Fred watching me play Skitter XL, so there's a good chance he's going to make an appearance in one of my videos. So if you hear a cat in the background, that is why, because there is now two cats co-inhabiting this space with me. Everybody loves cats on the internet, right? I do really love an inward heel no slide. So sick. Or an inward heel, hold on, I'm confusing myself. Inward heel tail slide, because it's a front side tail, but your board's going into an inward heel. It's just a cool little trick, because it just looks cool. That's so sick, I love that trick. Oh, nice little nollie flip crooked grind. Damn, tray flip front lip. Oh, I'm also planning a couple more videos for my second channel. I haven't uploaded there in a couple months. Kind of been neglecting the channel, but I want to get back to posting on the second channel because I've been playing a lot of games outside of skateboarding stuff that I want to share some gameplay of. So if you aren't subscribed to Pigeon Thief 2, a link in the description, you can go subscribe to that. If you want to see me play other games, I've got a Far Cry video on there. I've got a Fallout video. I'm going to play some Ghost Recon Breakpoint because I've been getting into that. I'm going to be playing some X-Defiant because that's pretty fun. So if you're in the shooter games, things like that, tactical games, you want to see me play some of that, then subscribe to Pigeon Thief 2. But y'all know this channel is the priority. So you're going to be seeing weekly uploads from here, ramped up as much as I possibly can because I feel like I'm not uploading as much as I would like to. Oh, nice. Big flip out, very nice. I gotta say, I appreciate a modded map that has night lighting because not all modded maps do nighttime. So it's nice to see a map that does both daytime and nighttime. Let's actually throw it on the daytime just to see what the map looks like because I haven't played this map during the day yet. Ooh, that's bright. My eyes hurt. I'm sorry if I just flashbanged everybody watching this video. I'll take that. Little tiny reel. Yeah. It's gonna get a bird on the transition here. Ooh, first try as well. Nice. And then into the... Okay, right, back 3, and then we'll transition into the bowl. Get it? Because bowl skating is transition skating. And then we're just pretty much going to skate flat ground in the bowl. That was weird, but we got it. Doing a lot of inward heels today. That was sick. Nice kickflip Smith. Nice. Little line. Hard flip no slide. Not bad. Nice, that was sick. That was actually a pretty nice trick to end on. I just want to jump on here and pretty much go through the dev blog for you guys. I know it's already been covered, you've probably read it by now. Probably the most important and exciting news we've got for Session in quite some time, so I felt like I needed to talk about it even just briefly. Thank you very much for watching, as always guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.